What's up, YouTube? This is Big Guy here, giving you guys my deck profile on my Fire Kings deck. This deck has been this is an updated version for the new new format, I guess. Incorporating all this stuff, I just really I don't know, I just really enjoy Fire Kings, and I just wanted to build the deck because one of my close friends back in the day, he played Fire Kings for the longest time, and he tried to make this deck meta. I'm now trying to make this deck meta, I guess. But yeah, this is pretty much the deck and how I built it. I also built my friend's deck, so I know roughly how the deck plays. So this is my little homebrew. I changed up a little bit, not too much, but this is what I have so far. Please also remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading videos in a while because I've just been swamped with school. I have work. I work 2 jobs, day and night. I have school at night. Just all this other stuff I do. But yeah, so here's deck profile. 3 Grunicks. Grunicks essentially the main card of your deck, where he summons himself out after he's destroyed by card effect. And he summons a monster from Fire King monster from deck when he's destroyed by battle, so that's pretty good effect. 3 him is pretty essential. 3 Yaksha. The Yaksha is a great way to help pop Grunicks if you don't have island, because this is like island.deck. Yeah, Yaksha is also the OG popper of the deck, where when he came out, everyone was playing 3 of him when they were playing Fire Kings. Even when people were playing Cosmos, this guy was like the main monster to play. So 3 Yaksha. 3 Barong. Barong is the best card in the deck. I don't care what anyone says. Barong is the best card in the deck. You're always searching for him. You're always summoning him. You're always getting pluses off of him. Yes, he's a little slow, but once you get that tempo going with him, he becomes really fast. Especially with all the crazy combos you can do, where you just can summon him from hand after you pop card search, or you summon him from the graveyard, pop him, and then search for another card. The next standby phase, search another card. So it just gets you free advantage as well, which is really good. Moving on to the next part of the deck, we play a very small Fire Fist deck. So this is like a Fire King Fist deck. 2 bear, 1 gorilla. I've been fudging around with these numbers. We're playing 1 bear, 2 gorilla, or 2 gorilla, 1 bear, or 1 and 1. It's a really good idea with this deck. I really enjoy playing the little Fire Fist engine, just so I can either run over, put my opponent's monsters, get a search, or pop my opponent's monsters, attack them directly, and get a search. Just searching out for tankies and stuff like that is really good. It also helps speed up the deck a lot faster. I remember a couple times where I just summoned bear, attacked, got my search, and then just started getting major pluses because I didn't have a Fire King in hand. And once I did this and I got my Fire King in hand, then I just got nutty advantage. So these cards are really good, in my opinion. Also, you don't really have to play multiples of bear. I'm playing multiples because I was just checking out the deck to see what it can do. So if anything, if you want to take out any of the monsters, like fudge around with the monster count, I would say take out 1 bear. That's the main thing I would say to do. Keep gorilla in there because he's also good for back row removal, because in the main deck we don't really play back row removal. Next card I play is 2 Wolfbark. This is the magic number for Wolfbark. Playing 3 gets cloggy, but by all means, if you want to play a 3rd Wolfbark, this can be a 3rd Wolfbark. I have 3 Wolfbark, but I decided not to play because, you know, 2 is a better number than 3. This card just essentially gets you those major pluses, and this card just speeds up the deck a lot more. Yeah, 2 is just the magic number for that card. I wouldn't want to play with that. And the last monster I play is 2 Maxi, just so you can stay in check with the meta and just stay in tempo with them. So this is the monster count. I think I play 16 monsters. 17 or 16. Next for the spells, I play 3 Fire King Island and 1 Terraforming. You always want to search out for your island. It doesn't matter how Barong is destroyed, you can always search out the island with that. If you destroy your Barong and you don't have your island in hand, you always want to search for that. Or if you draw into terraforming, it's always a good thing. I remember a couple times where more than once this happened, where I've drawn into my terraforming and the Tenki, and I had no other card in my hand, and the Tenki and terraforming went off, so I got major advantage in that one game. I think I won the whole match, actually. Next, we play 3 Circle. Circle is by far the best, one of the best cards. Island just makes the deck. Circle keeps the consistency, and Onslaught of Fire Kings just makes the deck, like, makes you get extra advantage. Just if you want extra advantage, just drop this card and then be like, oh, Garunix, oh, Yaksha, Barong, whatever Beast Warrior you want. Something with this. There have been times where I've been debating to play 2 or 3 of this card, and then I realized that mid to late game, if you have a full board of monsters, 9 times out of 10 you do not want to see this card in hand, mainly because it will be a dead draw for you. If you want to play multiples of this, by all means play multiples of this. Just for my personal sake, I don't like playing multiple Onslaught. Plus you can also search it with your Barong, so because of Barong being so good, you don't really need that. Plus, also, when you start off your tempo with Island, you always go Island, pop Barong, search for cards, stay in my face, search for this, because you're always gonna pop. If you have a monster on board, if you have Garunix on board, you mainly use Garunix to wipe your opponent's field, and then you use Island to pop the Garunix to get your search off for monster. Then you use Barong. Since you search this with Barong, you just activate this, and then summon another Garunix, and then you have like a small Garunix loop to go off of. So that's really good. Next cards I play are 3 Tenki. Tenki is pretty good. It's pretty good. Mainly because the whole deck is Beast Warrior except for Maxi and Garunix. You can search for like most of the monsters in your deck, like 90% of the monsters in your deck. Then 1-ofs, I play 1 Regeki, 1 Upstart, blows back your opponent and gives you draw advantage. I don't play what's it called? I don't play Dark Hole in the main deck because you don't know what your opponent plays, and if you just drop a Dark Hole on your opponent, and it's like, okay, I might get as much advantage as you. If not, I'll get more advantage. So that's something I kind of fear when I play meta decks like that. The next 2 cards I play are absolutely nutty. Rekindling and Soul Charge. These cards are just ridiculous. I don't know. I want this card to come back to 3 or 2. Konami, come on, get on this. This card is nutty. Rekindling just brings back your Yakshas and your Barong, so you can reuse them for their effects. Soul Charge is the same thing, except you can't attack with this and this. These 2 are pretty much the same, except they have different drawbacks. This one, special summons with 200 or less, and you banish them during the end phase. This one, you give up 1,000 life points for each one, and you don't get a battle phase. So there are certain times where I want to activate this one, but I can't. There are certain times when I activate this one, but I can't. These cards just go hand in hand. It's like having another Rekindling or having another Soul Charge. Just really, really good cards overall. Under traps, I play very few traps in this deck. But because of how I built this deck and how fast it is, you can just draw into your traps no problem. You play 3 Phoenix Chain, 3 chains because, again, like I always say, 2 chains ain't strong enough, 2 chains ain't good enough. 3 chains. 2 Storming Mirror Force. This should be Quaking Mirror Force, but I don't have time to go out and get Quaking Mirror Forces. So if I play Storming Mirror Force, is still good. Like, it bounces your opponent's monsters back to hand. The big ones, or if you want to bounce back extra deck monsters, you can always do that. Bottomless, Solemn, Vanities, Torrential, all good cards. That's the main deck. Extra deck, I play 2 Tiger King. There have been times where I've been trapped in a Gozen match and I don't have another Tiger King to go into. Just having that second one is always really good. Plus the searching effect and negating effect is also really bonkers. That's what I really love about the deck. 2 Tiger King, double Diamond Direwolf. Diamond Direwolf is, I bumped it up to 2 before. I played it 1. Now I'm playing 2 because I realized later on that Diamond Direwolf, if you play him correctly, is probably the most broken card in the extra deck. I do not have number 38's Hope Harbinger Dragon because, again, I don't have time to go out to my locals and buy cards I need. I would love to go out to my locals and buy cards I need, but I don't have the time. I have the money. I definitely have the money. I just don't have the time. But yeah, 1 Castel because why not? 1 Cowboy, 1 Dweller, 1 Giant Hand. This might be a Heartland Draco, maybe. A little tech I play is Deltaros and Diamond. This was when like BAs were a thing, or when Cosmos were a thing, but now not so much. 101 because I don't know what else to play. This is gonna be a Hope Harbinger Dragon. Because why not, YOLO. They go to Emerald because you can you recycle your monsters back. You literally go through most of your monsters in the first 3 turns. When you have Island, you go through like a good chunk of your monsters in the first 2 turns, maybe 3 turns. Diamond Crab King because why not, and a Chimera Tech Fortress because ABC is a thing. Excuse me. Cosmos are kind of a thing, not really. There are machine decks out there that are pretty scary. My side deck consists of 2 Cyber Dragon because why not, YOLO. 3 Twin Twister because why not, YOLO. I side deck the 2 Dark Holes because I want to make sure that I can use them at some point. If I need to bring them in, they're like a last resort. 2 Shared Ride because everything does search still. Like there's still decks that search. I'd rather have a card that lets me draw whenever they search, or rather than a card that lets me, like Mind Crush, that lets me just I don't know, that a card just lets me pluck a card out of their hand if I know it's there. There's so many reactive cards now that Mind Crush isn't really a good card to have anyways. 2 System Down because ABC machine decks are a thing. 2 Dark Bride because I don't really have much negating. And 2 Light Imprisoning because YOLO, why not? So that is my deck. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Drop a like if you like this deck profile. Leave me a comments with any suggestions you might have for the deck. Again, I've been out of the game for a while. I don't really know too much about the game as much. I know ABCs are a big thing. Blue Eyes is a big thing. BA is kind of a thing, not really. What else is there? The new Spider cards, or whatever the fuck they're called. Those are kind of a big thing. But yeah, I'm just waiting for new stuff to come out. Maybe pimp out this deck. I'm definitely gonna pimp out my Gravekeepers. But yeah. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Remember to always drop that comment down below. Give me some feedback on what you liked. Always subscribe because I'm a stupid motherfucker and I like making videos like this. It's your boy Big Guy signing out. Deuces.